Alright, so Monday Night Raw went off the air just a little while ago. And I thought it was a pretty decent show overall. It was alright, nothing huge happened, but we did have some interesting moments to say the least. So let's start off, shall we? Give my thoughts. Alright, first off, we had John Cena coming out there. He was about to cut a promo, whatever. And before he could really say anything, Alex Riley comes out of the stage and says, "Oh yeah, well guess what? We know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that you're gonna beat the Miz, and you're gonna make him say I quit this Sunday at Over the Limit, blah blah blah." And then he shows a video package. He shows a video package of basically the Miz beating up John Cena from around WrestleMania time and stuff. So kind of just Alex Riley trying to show John Cena said, "Hey, wait a minute, don't think so quick that there's a very good chance of the Miz making you say I quit and becoming the new WWE champion after Over the Limit." So yeah, afterwards the Miz comes out, and then the Raw general manager, the anonymous Raw general manager, says that tonight John Cena will be in a match and that the Miz will pick his opponent in the stipulation of the match. So yeah, then we have Kofi Kingston versus CM Punk. This match was alright, pretty decent, not too bad. I was very surprised that WWE made CM Punk win. That was very good, and he actually won cleanly, believe it or not, even though the new Nexus was on stage, near ringside, but they didn't get involved at all. So Punk winning cleanly. Hey, look, a heel winning cleanly in the WWE. There you go, that's how you win cleanly, heels. But yeah, after the match was over, Punk cut a promo saying that this is a new beginning for the new Nexus, and that he's gonna make him become the best stable of all time. So we'll see what happens with that. Then we had the Miz backstage. Of course, the Miz was backstage talking to Dolph Ziggler with Vicky Guerrero. He also interviewed later in the night. He talked to the Big Show. Then he talked to Kane, and then he talked to R-Truth. Talking to all these different superstars who possibly be interested in facing John Cena later in the night in a non-title match. So then we have a Bella twin. We have Brie Bella versus Kelly Kelly, a Divas match. Kelly Kelly wins, rolling up Brie Bella. After the match was over, the Bella twins beat up on Kelly Kelly. Then comes out Karma, and Karma came out. Brie actually attacked Karma. Brie went flying. Then Nikki tried, I believe, jumping off the top rope, landed on Karma. Karma hits the implant buster, and then again Kelly Kelly hiding in the corner. This girl just loves hiding in the freaking turnbuckle. Brie Bella by this time has already left her sister. And then Karma just flicks Kelly in the head like she's done to all the dolls in her promos, her commercial promos. Karma versus Kelly Kelly at Over the Limit? Who knows? So yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Then we had Rey Mysterio coming out. Rey Mysterio cutting a promo saying that he wants R-Truth to come out and explain why he did what he did and face him basically one-on-one in a fight. Then someone does come out, but it's not R-Truth, it's Alberto Rio. So Alberto Rio and Rey Mysterio have their match. Match is pretty decent. It's actually a long match. However, the match did end up in disqualification after Ricardo Rodriguez got involved. But it was an okay match, to say the least. I thought it was alright. Then comes out R-Truth. And I forgot to say also, in the middle of this match, R-Truth actually, he's up in the seats in the rafters, and he said, "Look, there's a thief on the loose. Policia, go get him. He stole my title opportunity for the WWE Championship." And then after the match is over, R-Truth beats up, Rey Mysterio and says, "You want to challenge me to a match? Guess what? I challenge you to a match." So it's going to be R-Truth versus Rey Mysterio at Over the Limit. Then we have The Miz talking to Punk and Mason Ryan backstage about possibly facing Cena, blah blah blah. Then we have Michael Cole. We have the signing contract of Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler for this Sunday's Over the Limit pay-per-view. Michael Cole signs it. Jerry the King Lawler says, "Yeah, I'm a man of my word. You beat me. You get my Hall of Fame ring, and I'll take you to the Hall of Fame." And also Jack Swagger's behind Michael Cole. And Michael Cole says, "Well, guess what? You just signed. You just forgot to read. Was it page 2? That it's going to be a Kiss My Foot match." And he's like, Jerry the King Lawler, JR Kiss My Foot and kiss Vince McMahon's rear end. Now you're going to kiss my foot. And then they start talking whatever, and Michael Cole mentions that if it wasn't for Michael Cole mentioned that if it wasn't for him, that Jack Swagger wouldn't have been in on the card, the WrestleMania, Jack Swagger got a little pissed off at that, looked at him, and then Jack Swagger left. So basically, yeah, I'm pretty sure Jack Swagger's out of this feud now, so now it's just going to be Michael Cole and Jay the King on. Hopefully this feud ends. I'm not a fan of this feud at all. I don't think many people are. Just hopefully this ends. Jay the King is probably going to win, so yeah. Then we had a tag team match. It was announced that at Over the Limit, it's going to be Mason Ryan and CM Punk versus Big Show and Kane for the tag titles. Should be an alright match. But this match here was Kane and the Big Show versus Michael McGillicuddy and David Otunga. Again, surprised that the new Nexus wins this. Michael McGillicuddy hit the McGillicutter, says McGillicutter to Kane, and they pick up the victory. It was an alright match. Like I said, not too bad. So yeah, the new Nexus might be heading in a new direction. So then we had what else we had? Oh, then we had John Cena coming down to the ring. We saw another segment with Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder gave his shirt to John Cena. So yeah, he'll probably mention that in his new video on YouTube. So anyway, The Miz and Alex Riley come out, and they're asking John Cena to come out. Miz does. So John Cena comes out and says, "Your opponent's gonna be." Jack Swagger comes out of nowhere and starts beating up on John Cena. He announces it's gonna be Jack Swagger, and that's gonna be a no-hold-barred match. The match itself, not too bad. It was alright. Jack Swagger actually got quite some time here with Cena. You know, it was a good, long match. It was actually 11.5-minute match. And you know, it wasn't like a squash match, but you know, it was a typical Cena getting beat down for most of the match, then coming out of nowhere, hitting the AA, and then hitting the SDF, and making Jack Swagger tap out and winning the match. And after the match was over, I actually like what WWE did to here. They actually built up the promo. They had a promo to build up the main event at Over the Limit. Miz talking about how different ways he's going to make John Cena say "I quit." He could hit him with the camera. You know, he was near the camera at the end of the stage. He's like, he could throw him off the stage. And then he asked Alex Riley to get something out of the ring, grabbed the lead pipe, and said, "I could beat you with this pipe, but who said I can't beat with you at this Sunday? Well, I can beat with you now." Started beating him with the pipe for like 5 seconds, and then Cena comes back, attacks Alex Riley with the pipe, and attacks the Miz. And then John Cena saying he's going to make the Miz say "I quit" at Over the Limit for the WWE Championship. So that was Raw. Overall, again, I thought it was okay. I thought the promo at the end was kind of good. I thought it was good, you know, building up for the main event. And I also saw the spoilers for Impacts this week. Let's just say a title changes, and it makes no fucking sense of why they changed it. Yeah. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys later. Peace, Phoenixaholics.